Hello, welcome to another week's episode of the best show on YouTube in the world, the Cohn Zone. We're the Cohns, Grant Cohn, Lowell Cohn. Today's episode is brought to you by Brunt Footwear. With temps dropping and the holidays coming up, it's time to treat yourself or the hardworking man in your life to real comfort. Skip the throwaway gifts and get them something built to last. Brunt Workwear. Our listeners get $10 off their entire order with code Cohn at checkout. That's bruntworkwear.com and use code COHN. Order today and let them know you heard it here on the show. And if you want to get the shoe that I got, get the Marin. It's very stylish and comfortable. In addition, today's show is brought to you by Mint Mobile. I use it and you should too. Turn your expensive wireless present into a huge wireless savings future by switching to Mint. Shop Mint unlimited plans at mintmobile.com/Cohn. That's mintmobile.com/COHN. Limited time offer, upfront payment of $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12 months. Plan required is $15 a month, the equivalent. Taxes and fees extra. Initial plan term only. More than 35 gigabytes may slow when network is busy. Capable device required. Availability, speed, and coverage varies. See mintmobile.com. Okay, Dad. The Niners didn't play this week. They had a bye week, but we saw other teams play. And we got to take stock of where the Niners are now that they have Brock Purdy back. 4 games left. Tennessee at home. Colts on the road. They just lost their starting quarterback. Bears at home. They just lost to the Packers and the Seahawks at home. Let's go game by game. How do we see this playing out now that we're here?
Okay. Iggy, they are currently 9-4,
That's correct.
and that's 13 games, and they have 4 left. Okay. Tennessee is an absolute win. In fact, it's such a win, I don't think we need to talk about it. Maybe someone will ask one of the coaches or players, is this a trap game? I believe it's not a trap game. I believe the 49ers could get kidnapped and have their kids play the game, and they would win this game. So it's an absolute win against Tennessee.
I agree. I think we can definitely agree on that. They beat the Browns in Cleveland, but it had to come down to the very last play, and the Browns messed it up. They're about at each other's level, and the Niners just handled the Browns on the road. So week after that, this was the good news about the bye week. I mean, it's not good news, but at least the Niners don't have to face Daniel Jones, who is having a good season. He tore his Achilles. He'll be out. So the Niners will face most likely rookie 6th round pick Riley Leonard. So again, I think that should probably be a win, although the Colts do have a good defense and a great running back. It's still a rookie awful quarterback.
Iggy, when I looked at the schedule earlier, I thought this game against the Colts would be a loss for the 49ers. No. Now, they're going to win this game. Even before Daniel Jones was out, the Colts were not playing that well recently. Prior, I mean, I think he was hurt, but he wasn't out. They're going to win this game, and that changes it for me. It changes my calculation. I would be shocked if they were to lose that game.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. I had so they'll be 11-4 at that point. Yes. It gets very interesting now because then the Bears. Here's the thing. The Bears are a good team. I want to be realistic here. They're a good team. They can run the ball. They have a pretty good quarterback. They're well coached. So what I want to say is, I think either team could win that game. I think the Bears could win, but I also think the 49ers could win. It's close. I think they'll be able to run on the 49ers. Iggy, how do you see that game?
On the one hand, you could say Caleb Williams is good. He makes some really difficult plays. He can run. He's hard to contain, but he completes a low percentage of his passes. He's inaccurate. He'll miss wide open guys. He's still very green. And maybe even though the Niners are missing a lot of players, you figure like Robert Saleh can confuse him, or give them a tough time, but the Niners haven't beaten a team with a winning record since week 5, and this is a good
Yeah,
team. And it seems like when
yeah,
the Niners face a team with a good quarterback and a good coach, they give up a lot of points and lose.
yeah. So, okay, I don't hear you saying that they're gonna lose. I hear you saying they're capable of losing.
Yeah. I mean, they'll
It's
be
a
at
hard game.
home. It's not like the Bears are so great. Is their defense so
Right.
great? Is there they have a lot of questions.
Yeah. So I have them winning the first 2 games. For me, the 3rd game with the Bears is undecided at this point. I would need to know more. So it could be either a win or a loss. The final game against the Seahawks, they've already beaten the Seahawks. And
Yeah.
here's the thing, Sam Darnold is a very good quarterback when it's not high pressure. Then, when it's high pressure, he cracks up on the field. He does. I've seen him do it. So again, they could win or lose that game. So they could close it out, winning all 4, which would make them, Iggy, I'm bad at math. They would be
13-4.
13 and 4. What I'm saying is, I think it'd be anything between 11 and 6 and 13 and 4. Um, I wish I could be more definitive. But the last 2 games I find puzzling, and I don't know enough about the Niners yet, even though we're deep into the season. Do you see it my way or do you disagree?
I do see it your way. I think that the 2 games that are most interesting are the last 2. The next 2
Yeah,
games seem like easy wins, especially now
yeah.
that Daniel Jones is out, but the game against the Bears won't be an easy win, I don't believe, and I think that they're kinda similar teams. Both have good play designers as head coaches. Both have quarterbacks who like to run around and sort of hunt the big play. I mean, the Bears lost because Caleb Williams rolled left, didn't throw to the guy open underneath, floated into the end zone and got intercepted. I mean, Brock's made some plays like that this year, not with the game on the line, but it'll be interesting. I mean, they're kind of on each other's level. Who will play better? I could see Brock playing better than Caleb Williams, but I'm not certain of it. That's going to be a really, really good game.
Okay. Seahawks.
See, the Niners beat the Seahawks week 1, but that's when they had Nick Bosa and Fred Warner, and they held that team to 13 points. Since then, their offense has become very good. I mean, Darnold is Darnold, but I think they're going to score at least 20 points, and their defense is really good. I'd be surprised if the Niners beat the Seahawks in the last game of the season, but they could.
Okay. I
Yeah,
understand. So you're sort of leaning toward 12 and 5.
12-5, but I don't have a ton of confidence in the Bears, really. I mean, if I had to pick that game today, maybe I would go Niners. It feels like a toss up.
Okay. I think
I
that
mean,
gets
do
you
the
at
Bears seem legit to you, or do the Bears seem like they've won a lot of close games and they have a bright future?
second.
Yeah,
Second.
yeah,
So I think you're coming down at 12 and 5 is what I'm saying.
sounds about right. Yeah,
And Iggy, that's a hell of a good record.
yeah, it is a hell of a good record.
Yeah, and 11 and 4 is still. I'm sorry, 11 and 6 is still a good record, and I would imagine that it would get them in the playoffs. 11 and 6.
Yeah, 12. I thought they were going to win 7 games this season. I was
I
way
know.
off.
Me
Yeah,
too. Me too.
so good for them. They haven't done it
Yep.
yet, but so far, good for them.
Yep.